Hello there, my name is Kiana, and do you ever feel like you've gotten pretty good with the basics of PvP and are ready to take the next level so that you can actually start getting good, but just don't know where or how to start? Well, if that's you, then you're in luck, because at the time of this recording, I also feel the same way. But that's the problem we're gonna solve here. This series will focus on many aspects of PvPs that can potentially increase the person's PvP skills. Now, normally when you see a PvP guy, the person who's teaching is probably already good at PvP or has a lot of experience in that specific area. But that's not me. I'm not a professional in pretty much any of these areas that I'm gonna cover. I'm really just okay or average at PvP. Sometimes I pull off a win with maybe a cool combo, but it usually ends like this. Yeah, that probably explains my not very good win rate in Hypixel. So here's what we're doing. I'm gonna look for forums, YouTube videos, and other areas to find ways that can possibly help me get better at PvP, learn it, apply it in some way, and then give you guys a quick overview of my understanding of it and what I took from it. So it's hopefully gonna be a learning experience for both of us. I'll also mention and leave all the people that I use throughout the video in the description below, like this intro, which was first inspired by Tommy INT. So go check him out, and also let me know if you like it. Also, if you want to see more of this content, make sure you like and subscribe. But anyway guys, let's get started. The first one we're going to talk about is a bridging technique called Ninjabridging, or is also known as speed bridging. Now this is not exactly associated with PvP, but since it was something I kinda knew how to do, but hadn't fully learned it, I decided to start there. Look, you gotta start somewhere, okay? Also, if you haven't learned it, it's a pretty good asset to have, especially in games like Bed Wars, where you have to get from point A to point B by bridging. Now there are many other bridging techniques out there, and some really insane ones, but Ninjabridging is one of the more common ones out there that people use, as it is faster than normal sneak bridging, and it's also not that hard to learn. Here's pretty much a quick overview of it. You shift near the edge of a block, place a block, but then right after that you unshift and move to the edge of that block you just placed, shift again and repeat that process. Now, this is not exactly the best explanation on how to ninja bridge, so if you don't quite understand it, I'll also leave a video in the description below that'll hopefully give you a better explanation than what I just quickly gave you. Now, learning how to do it, I would say, is not the hardest part of ninja bridging. The hardest part for me, and probably for many other people when doing ninja bridging, is staying consistent. There's a risk when you're doing ninja bridging, as remember, you're doing a series of repeated sequences over and over again, and if you keep doing it, you'll eventually make a slip up, and so one slip up of that pattern can mess up your whole ninja bridging. Now there isn't a perfect way for you to do it perfectly all the time. We make mistakes, but through practice and developing muscle memory of those repeated sequences, you can decrease the probability significantly. So in order to decrease my chances of falling off on ninja bridging, I created a new world and made a rectangle 35 by 34, added a pillar on each corner and added one between two pillars as the starting point. Each pillar is kinda like a level, and the goal is to go all around the pillars and meet back at the starting point. I did this for around 10 to 30 minutes a day, and also played a few duel rounds after that for a week. Also, here's a tip. I made a mistake at first of trying to go as fast as possible to the point where I felt like I was hitting the shift and the mouse button at the same time, which wasn't very consistent, so I would say take your time the first few times, and once you start getting the hang of it, go a little faster, and keep repeating that. And every day I'll try to go a little farther, and sometimes when I took my time, I actually made it all the way around a few times. Now obviously a week of practicing isn't gonna make you a master of ninja bridging. This probably will take you weeks, months, or even years of practicing, but this should hopefully make you more consistent at it and actually start using it in games. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to see more, then make sure you guys like and subscribe. This video is kind of like an introduction to the series, so I'm sorry if this video is kind of short and I only covered 1 or 2 things in the video, but hopefully in the next episode, I'll cover more of the aspects of PvP, and let me know if you have any tips that you want to share, or specific areas you want me to cover. But anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.